Hi everyone, it's Chef Brett here with Food Lovers Market. I'm going to show you how to poach eggs a couple of ways. So a lot of people have been asking how to poach eggs, and there's some simple ways of doing it. And there's a couple of do's and there's a couple of don'ts. So the first thing is buy fresh eggs. Don't buy rotten eggs. Or eggs that you don't know where they come from. Secondly, you need to put vinegar into your poaching water. So I like using this one, which is a rice vinegar. I try not to use white wine vinegar because I think white wine vinegar is too strong, and what it does is it actually flavors the eggs. So use a condiment vinegar or a rice vinegar, or even use wine, but don't use good wine because good wine's for drinking. So use a sort of middle of the road wine. And you're going to put about probably a tablespoon into your water, and your water also needs to be simmering. So it mustn't be boiling hard. So if you take a look here, this is simmering, so it can just be bubbling a little bit. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how to poach the eggs. So firstly, another thing is don't crack your eggs directly into the water. I'm going to crack them into a bowl. And from here, we're actually just going to pour the egg into this thing. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn this around a little bit and almost create a vortex. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. It's a little bit more laborious than the others. And what we do is you take the egg and you pour it in there like that, and that vortex actually keeps the whole white together quite nicely. Right. And then you can repeat that. Also, if you're putting it into a bowl like this, you can probably put about 2 eggs at a time, but don't do more than that. Then there's another way of doing it, which will keep your eggs together a little bit better, but it might shake your eggs a bit. So in your bowl of water here, you can actually submerge one of these little cups, or you can submerge something like a ring, like that. Okay? And that's actually going to hold all of your egg white together. So you're going to take that and literally just pour it into that, and that's actually going to keep that egg solid. Now I'm going to do another one quickly. And this one you can put in there, so maybe if you've got quite a few of those bowls, you literally just drop it into that bowl, and that keeps all of your egg white and everything into the shape of that bowl. So that's a really nice way of doing it. Then you need to cook your eggs for probably about 3 to 4 minutes, so it's the same as boiling an egg. Your egg yolk is going to, if you want a hard-boiled egg yolk, then obviously you're going to do it for a little bit longer, probably about 6 minutes. But otherwise, you can just, if you want a soft egg yolk, you can take it out after about 4 minutes. And you can see here, if you look closely, all the egg white is already cooked. So it's just the yolk that is still a little bit soft. So I'm just going to leave that in for a bit. And then these ones here, I'm just going to leave as well. And that can carry on cooking. Another thing is when you put it into those bowls, just use a little bit of spray and cook, and spray the bowl. Otherwise your egg is going to sit in that bowl. When you're doing it in a ring, it's a little bit easier. So you can actually, after a while, you can literally just lift the ring out. Let me just show you that. I can actually take this ring out like that, and my egg is just going to sit in that nice shape. Okay, and then you can just put that in and repeat it again. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult to get out, because you've got to actually pull the whole bowl out and pour it out like that. Okay, so those are the different ways of doing it. So let me just take this egg out and I'll show you what we're going to do with this. I'm actually going to put it into, so what I've done here is I've got a pot and a sieve. I'm just going to take these two, and you literally take the whole egg out and you put it into that sieve. And what that does is it just drains the water. So I'm just going to pour the water off. Otherwise you get water all over your plate, which is not ideal. Okay. You can just turn that over just to make sure all the water's out. And you can literally handle these eggs like this if you want to with your hands. So the idea behind the vinegar is the vinegar actually keeps all of the egg whites together. And you can cook it for as long as you want to. So I'll just show you how that egg came out. So if I take that and break it open, you'll see this is a beautifully poached soft egg. There we go. Alright, so not cooked through, but just nice, right. And that was literally about 3 minutes or so. And then this one here is the second option. And this one's also going to be a little bit soft poached, so I'm going to do the same thing. And then the last one we can just leave and hard poach that. So just roll it around a little bit just to get the water off, and then you can pour that onto the plate. So there's another really nice soft poached eggs. Okay, it's as easy as that. Thanks very much for watching.